Welcome to the Snacks Weekly on Data Science. This podcast is all about making data science and machine learning knowledge accessible and less intimidating. Today, we are going through a recently published tech blog from Instacart called How Instacart Measures the True Value of Advertising, the Methodology of Ad Incrementality. I'm going to break it down from both the business and data science perspectives. Now let's get started. On the business side, Instacart is an American delivery company based in San Francisco. It offers a personal grocery shopping service that allows users to select products from a selection of stores and retailers and have them delivered to their door. For those retailers or products brand, they would love to reach out to more potential customers rather than those directly searching their brand or store names. That's where the advertising business kicks in. Instacart offers an advertising service which can help put those advertisers' products in front of other potential high-intent consumers who may likely to discover and make a purchase. This service benefits those advertisers and is becoming an important revenue share for Instacart as well. Okay, then now let's take a look at a few of the data science concepts in this tech blog. As advertisers are spending money on the platform to get their product surfaced more in front of other potential customers, how do they know this is effective? That's where the concept of incrementality kicks in. So let's say if I spend $100 doing advertising for 1 week, and eventually I got $1,000 in sales. Is this good or not? The answer is, it depends. If I would get $990 in sales had I not spent anything on advertising, then the advertising dollars of $100 only brings in $10 incremental sales, which makes it bad business. But if I would only get $200 in sale had I not run any advertising, then the incremental sales brought in by the $100 advertising spending would be $800. That would be huge. So that is the concept of incrementality. Now, as we know, the incrementality is to measure the advertising's effectiveness. How do we make the measurement calculation? Well, one gold standard is the randomized control trials methodology. And this is the one which Instacart is using for each of the advertisers. Conceptually, what it does is to randomly split out the users into two groups. One group is called ads group. One group is called the holdout group. The ads group users can see the advertiser's ads, and the holdout groups cannot see the advertiser's ads. So all of these users represent the Instacart's user base. Now you can measure how much sales from each group happens. Hence, the incremental sales can be calculated easily. As I mentioned, the above two groups are randomly split out conceptually, while in reality, there is a much more advanced setting to make the incrementality measurements variance smaller. The technique is called ghost ads, which was popularized by Google in 2016. The word ghost describes the fact that it logged all the information about potential users for these ads to be shown during the ads auction stage. This is regardless of whether it is really served the ads or not. Then the incrementality comparison would only be made on those audiences who would be getting the ads had the advertisers enable their advertising budget during that time. So this is a much narrower user audiences than the conceptually determined all users. This makes the measurement over a triggered experiments, which will improve the precision of the incrementality estimation. So now with the ghost ad technique, the data science team in Instacart can enable the incrementality calculation for every advertiser. Okay, now once they have the incrementality measure for all advertisers, there are two variations coming out of that. One is about the system incrementality. Because Instacart wants the ads business to be success, so they want to understand how effective their overall business looks like. Then it aggregates all the incrementality measures from each advertiser and then create a matrix to measure their business health. So this helps Instacart to understand their value creation as a business unit. The other variation is about running standard A/B testing about ads. Let's say if I'm the advertiser, I want to advertise a salad. I may want to test two different ads formats, one featuring the tomato inside the salad, one featuring the romaines lettuce inside the salad. Those are two versions, and I want to run standard A/B testing. Because this incrementality concept can be calculated for each of the different variants of my ads, then I can run standard A/B testing from this matrix. So that is the two variations from this incrementality measure. Okay, now to wrap it up, in this episode, we take a look at how Instacart measures advertising effectiveness. We shared the concept of incrementality, the randomized control trials, and how the ghost ads technique be enabled to make incrementality measures with higher precision. If you like the content of this podcast, please subscribe to the channel and give me a 5-star review and leave a comment. Your feedback is very appreciated, and I'll see you next week.